What's up, guys? NASCAR King number 88 here, and today I am going to be predicting the 2020 NASCAR Cup Series Playoffs. Now, today is going to be the first race of the playoffs, Darlington, for the Southern 500, and it should be a good one. But before that, I'm going to predict it because I've already predicted it. I already know what's going to happen with everything, so I want to do it before, so you get the point. So let's just get things out of the way. What we're basically going to do is that we're going to do the winners of each round and then the people who eliminated in positions. So start off, it's Darlington, Richmond, and Bristol. A fairly decent round, but I think it could be difficult for some people. Now, obviously, because of the crazy race that was yesterday, I think Denny Hamlin is going to advance to the second round based off of win tonight. Then Richmond, I believe that Martin Truex Jr. is going to get the win at Richmond because he's won there twice already, so it's a no-brainer. And then because he almost won at Bristol, I think that because he's won there before as well, that Joey Logano is going to win the cutoff race. So those three drivers are going to be automatically locked in based off of points. So now that that's out of the way, let's see who's eliminated. Now, finishing 16th in the standings, dead last is Austin Dillon. Yes, he has a win, but I don't think he's going to make it to round 12. These are tracks that are not so decent for him. He's done well I think he's got top 5 at Richmond, but other than that, I don't think he's going to be too deep. He's going to need to be in a must-win situation at this point for him to advance. Then finishing 15th, I know he won at Daytona literally a week ago, but I think that William Byron's going to be eliminated. Once again, he doesn't have enough playoff points, and these aren't tracks that are too well that don't fall in his favor. Now, finishing 14th in the standings, probably by like 10 points, I believe Kurt Busch will be eliminated. He doesn't have a lot of playoff points, and he's one of the few drivers to advance off of points. So I just don't think that he's going to get it done. And then this is going to be controversial. But I think that only by a few points, I think Eric Almirola is going to be eliminated. He's not that well at Darlington, and he just isn't that decent at Richmond, I believe. And Bristol, he could do well at, but I just don't. He doesn't have enough playoff points to advance. So that's out of the way. Time for round 2. Round 2 is probably the wild card round. It's going to be probably the best round. It's going to be Las Vegas, then Talladega, then Charlotte Oval. All some of my favorite tracks. So it's basically, once again, a no-brainer. Kevin Harvick's going to win at Las Vegas. He's won there before. He dominated in 2018 spring race. 2018 fall, or summer, or whatever, was absolutely chaotic, but it was cool. And then, for the third time in a row, when we head to Talladega, I think Ryan Blaney's going to win. If he can avoid the big one and not do anything stupid like Bowman did last year, then I think that he could be in a prime position to advance to the round of 8 off of a win. And then, once again, a no-brainer. Chase Elliott's going to win at the Roval. He's that good at road courses. He's won at Watkins Glen twice in a row. Then he won the Daytona road course from the revised schedule. I just think it's going to be falling. It's just going to do well for him. Now that that's out of the way, let's see who's eliminated. Finishing 12th in the standings, like people will probably think, Kyle Busch is going to be eliminated after the round of 12. Las Vegas, he's okay at, but he wrecked out a few in 2018's fall, but like everybody did it. And Talladega is obviously his worst track, basically. And Charlotte Roval, his 2 starts have 2 DNFs, so I don't think it's going to be well for him. And after winning Bristol, I think Joey Logano is going to be eliminated. He's probably going to do something stupid at He's probably not. He could win at Las Vegas, but I just don't think it's going to happen again. And he could as well win at Talladega, but I think he's going to do something stupid, and it'll be in a must-win situation. He's going to be irrelevant at the Roval, so I don't think he's going to advance. Now, the next 2 are going to be really, really controversial, but for the first time in his rookie season, finishing 10th in the standings is Cole Custer. I think that he will be able to point his way in at Darlington, Richmond, and Bristol, because I don't think that he's going to do anything stupid, and he's going to try and play it safe while other people probably wreck out or whatever. So I think that Cole Custer gets eliminated. And then I think that probably by like 10 or 11 points, finishing 9th in his standings in his first season with Rip Brothers Racing. I think that Matt Benedetto will be eliminated after this round. He's fairly decent, I think, at Richmond. And Bristol, he could get. I'm probably pretty sure he's going to get a lot of points so that he'll be able to advance to the round 12. But I think it's going to be done. It's too unpredictable. Talladega and Roval are too unpredictable, so I think he's going to be off the chopping block. Now it's on to the, what's it called? Now it's on to the round of 8. It's going to be at Kansas, Texas, and Martinsville. Basically, I think that it's going to be simple. Kevin Harvick's going to win it. No, not Kevin Harvick. Oh, shoot. No. Not Kevin Harvick. So that's a big typo. Or top. I think Hamlin's going to win at Kansas. He's that good at it. He's won there a few times, including the last 2 there. I think Hamlin's advanced to the championship 4. Then, obviously, for the 4th year in a row in the fall Texas race, Kevin Harvick wins, obviously, because nothing goes right. And then for the cutoff, because he won this year at Martinsville already, and the race before that, he's going to get his third straight win at Martinsville in a short track. Martinsville Juniors advanced. So then that leaves. Now here are going to be my drivers who are eliminated in the round of 8. Finishing 8th in the standings is Brad Keselowski. I think he'll do fine. He could win in Kansas to advance himself, but I don't feel that. I think he's going to probably not really be good at Texas and Martinsville. He could win at, like I said, but I just feel like that bad luck's going to strike for the 2 car. Now, this is going to be really surprising. Finishing 7th in the standings is none other than Clint Bowyer. I think that Richmond's, he's won that twice, I think, or once at least. And I just think that he finished 2nd at Bristol, so he should advance to round 12. Then, if he doesn't do anything, if he doesn't get caught up in a wreck at Talladega, and he's been really good at Charlotte Roval, having 2 top 5s, I think he'll advance to the round 12, but I don't think he's going to make it to the championship 4 under any circumstances. Now, finishing 6th in the standings, probably by like 20 points, I should say. I think Alex Bowman finally makes it past it. After wrecking out at, Talladega in the round 12, he should realize that now he's not going to he shouldn't be doing anything stupid at Talladega. He'll probably be able to point his way in because he's got 9 stage points and all that, or 9 playoff points. He should make it past round 12. He shouldn't do anything stupid at Talladega, and he should be really good at Roval. He could even win it, but it's probably going to be Elliott. And then the last driver to be eliminated, finishing 5th in the standings by like probably a few points. I think Chase Elliott's going to be eliminated, which is going to be really bad, but this is my personal opinion. I think he'll, like I said, he's going to be really good at the first round. He's going to win the Roval to advance to the round of 8, but I don't think he's going to make it to the championship 4 again, because Kansas, he could win at. Texas, I don't think he's going to be that really good. And Martinsville, he could win at again, but I just feel like that's going to be bad luck for him. So that means that leaves one driver. To be advanced to the round of the championship 4. And I think that Ryan Blaney is going to advance to the championship 4. Because I think that he could do well in Kansas. He's done well there before. He almost won 2018 spring race. And Texas, he almost won at this year if he had bad luck. And Martinsville, he's really good at. So I have a feeling that Ryan Blaney's going to make it to the championship 4. So that means it all comes down to Phoenix in the desert. It's going to come down to Denny Hamlin, Kevin Harvick, Martin Truex Jr., and Ryan Blaney for the championship. So now we're basically going to go in order of the finishing position. So 4th place, in my opinion, is going to be the 19 car, Martin Truex Jr. He's not going to win the championship after 3 wins this year. I think that he's not that really good at Phoenix by my looking at the statistics. So I just feel like that is not going to be that good for him. Now, here's the podium finishers. Finishing 3rd in the standings is none other than what I just said, Ryan Blaney. I don't think he's going to win the championship. I went to the Phoenix fall race because I have family over there. And I saw him. He basically almost won the race if it wasn't for Hamlin. So if he had won that race, he would have made it to the championship 4. So I think he's going to finish 3rd this year. A solid podium finish. Now, finishing second, and this is going to get a lot of people angry, but I think that Denny Hamlin is going to finish second in the standings not once again, but I still think that Hamlin's going to win the championship. It's going to make me really happy, but it's going to make most of these Hamlin fans extremely angry. And that means if you kept track, then yes, like everybody's predicting, Kevin Harvick's going to get his 10th win at Phoenix and his second championship. Ever since when I found out that the 2020 schedule's championship, the 2020 championship race was going to be at Phoenix, I already knew that they were basically handing him the championship. So it's no surprise there. Kevin Harvick's your 2020 NASCAR Cup Series champion. So that's going to do it for this video. I'm going to post something random later, like after the truck race. It's probably going to be the Truck Series race review. And then tomorrow I'm going to post the Cup Series review at Darlington and see if my predictions were right. So, anyways, leave it down in the comments if you want. If you want to, leave down in the comments your predictions for the playoffs and your champion, and I'll pin the very best one if you have good reasoning to who the championship is. So, anyways, that's it for this video. If you like what you saw, consider liking and subscribing, and I'll see you whatever I post next. Bye.